this you carry in a little plastic bag in your saddlebags, because you're probably going to have to potty along the way. This is about the depth that you want to dig your cat hole for the number 2 you do, and it should be in organic soil so that it decomposes really easy. And if you're in a group, you have a latrine and you put a bar log or something you can sit on it and do the thing in the pit that you dug. And then what they do is they recommend that you take along some chemicals like you would use for in your bathroom, your potty in a camper, or another suggestion was the same chemicals that you use in a hot tub. It's just a thing that makes things decompose. And you should have scent-free paper, preferably green. So when you get done with the latrine that you've dug, you've taken soil out there. So each person that goes in the group, and you kind of have it in a secluded spot. So you put your hat out that tells people this is occupied. That's your stop and go light there. So once you get back there, you do your thing, and then you're going to put a little bit of this over the top, and then you're going to put a little bit of soil over the top of that, off of the pile from digging the latrine. So when everybody's done, go and put a little more of this. You refill the hole with the soil you dug out, and then you want to naturalize it with the topsoil and stuff and make it look like you've never been there. And the latrine should not be real deep. I would say probably about this deep would be deep enough. So that takes care of the group. And then we want to make sure where we put this that we're not putting it somewhere where someone else is going to come along and put the tent. The same with where you do with this on your urine will. If you do urination in the sunlight, it gets really strong. So that would be more likely to find a shady spot. But for number 2, you want it to decompose faster, so you're going to want to pick a spot where you get more sunlight, because that helps the sunlight to decompose. And also you have to be really aware of where the water is washing. Hunters in the fall are really guilty of this not cleaning up after themselves because there's a lot of snow that piles up and you don't see it, and hours are very short during the hunting season in the fall. You don't have the daylight, and so they have a tendency to get their animal and pack up their tent and away they go. Well, this is really bad, especially if any of this where they've highlined or pottied is in a wash area. Because the water source of any kind goes down these gullies, and where does it go? Right into the river. So consequently, you're polluting. You're probably not even aware of the fact that you've done this, because there wasn't water running in that particular time. So we need to be conscious of that. All right, then we did this, we did this, we did this. Let's go on to